day 5 on Odyssey of the Seas. Ship is headed to Curaçao. We're still underway. Thought we were supposed to be there by now. Fine for me. I wasn't gonna go ashore this early anyway, so let's just get everything started. And what the heck is that? And remember, at Cafe Esplanade, if you ask for it, they will give you a giant cup of to-go coffee with plenty of room for anything that you might want to put into it. Oh my. Welcome to Curaçao again. And there is the pilot. Don't know if he's aboard yet, but we're almost there. The pier is just in front. You can see the 4 white, well, 3 in a row, whatever. There's the bridge on the 2-lane road. And where is, I guess over there is one of those is the Hilton. Others is or was a Marriott. That's where we stayed. We're approaching, but I'm thinking here again, the second pier. Come on, Royal, pay the upcharge. But this is the closer one. This is your, come on, she was your flagship not even a month ago. I came to Solarium Bistro for breakfast. The selection here is a bit more curated than on Wonder of the Seas. And give me a little bit of time to think. I don't know, maybe I will change my plans. I keep debating on whether or not to go ashore. Just to remind everybody, I've been here before more than once. Once was a week-plus long vacation, so I went to the shore excursion desk. I looked at the list of things to do. I have done everything on that list in some form or another. So, yeah, there's no excursions I would take. I walked around Willemstad more than once. I've seen the new area, did the bridge, so maybe I should use this as a nice day for the ship with everybody ashore, kind of have run of the place to myself. So that's what I'm thinking right now. And I don't know. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm just trying to re-justify it to myself. Yeah, believe it or not, Curaçao is now one of these places where I've just I've been there, done that. So maybe I should look forward to the Baltic. This is just some salmon and cream cheese. One thing they don't have that I was expecting, found it in the Winjammer, is these sticky buns. So I might have to take a swing over there. Oh boy, this is getting bad. Leaving the bistro, heading to the Windjammer. I really want one of those sticky buns. They were so good. Yesterday, I had my actual first, I think, legitimate issue on a cruise ship. My shower started to drain very, very slowly. So just after not even a minute or two, I had like a whole pool of water in there, which is not really comfortable. It's kind of weird. And yeah, so I had to stop, let it drain, start again, and just whatever. So I tracked down my state room attendant. I let him know, and whatever he did, by the time I got back for the evening costume change, the problem had been resolved. So I don't know if he took care of it himself or the engineering team had to take a look. Either way, if you have a problem, like I did first time, mention it, and yes, it can be taken care of. No reason to suffer through a slow draining shower. So that worked out very, very well. Okay, I'm almost at the Winjammer. It's very, very quiet here. Maybe a pool day, maybe a hot tub day, or see. Oh, by the way, yes. Whoa, there we go. They also have the Peeper hot tubs here on Odyssey of the Seas. All right, it's time for that sticky bun. I figured I'd start on the less heavy side with some melons. There's also pineapple down at the bottom, and a little charcuterie plate with some cream cheese. Those look like dates or prunes, and a little artichoke, something like that. Then we'll get our sticky bun. Then we're gonna do something else, and I forget what it is. This one looks like it's been frosted with something. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be quick about it because morning trivia starts in 10 minutes. And no, I will be doing things other than playing games today. After a disastrous game of morning trivia, it is time for me to go and do the North Star again here in Curaçao. So, and in port, it is complimentary, so the arm just goes up. On sea days, it is a paid experience. It's the North Star Extended Experience, where they actually send you out over the edge of the ship. So I'm gonna grab my pathetic piece of paper and head upstairs and get a nice aerial-ish view of Willemstad, Curaçao. Maybe that counts. Well, there's at least no competition for lounge chairs. Plenty of options. Even the ones in the pool are available. Let's swing by the other side of the capsule, or they call it a gondola, and see all of our options. Alrighty then. Yeah, okay. Here's another view of Odyssey of the Seas from top of the North Star and the nice empty pool deck. Although different from Coco Key, we are at least turning a few degrees, but not the full experience. Then across the channel is old Willemstad, and well, there's the postcard buildings. That's pretty much it. That's what you always see. And of course, inland is the oil refinery. Yay! Current plan is to have a small lunch at Loco Fresh, and then playmakers for dinner. But you need to check one thing, because maybe there's alternate dinner plans that have been made for me tonight. So, stepping into the Winjammer to find out what the theme of this evening is. And we are in luck, because today, tonight, whenever is Caribbean night. Okay, so yes, this changes things. Not playmakers tonight. I guess that would be playmakers tomorrow, because I will have lunch plans for the last 2 sea days. Lunchtime at El Loco Fresh, and yes, it is time to do a quick washy and then hit up the buffet. I'm gonna do as best I can to call this light. It's just chips with cheese and chili, and a soft taco where there's pork in there with cheese and pico de gallo, and there's a guac over there with, of course, some jalapenos. Okay, yeah, I gotta save myself for tonight. A tasty and pretty perfect snack. However, there's one big difference between this one and the other ones that I've been to. There are no desserts here, so I have to make a quick stop into the Winjammer to see if they have an appropriate dessert. Flan, tres leches. I forgot to get that last night. Maybe, wouldn't be leftovers, but maybe they made extra. Let's go. Oh. No flan, no tres leches, no dulce de leche, nothing that even looked good. So I just got a coconut cookie. Yes, I promised I would tell you about what happened on the red couch. Well, no, not that. Something else that happened on the red couch. The other morning, I was passing by, and well, moms, you know what? There's changing rooms all over the ship, and your stateroom is not more than 500 feet away. So I don't know, maybe changing the little kiddo on a bench like this, or right here. Yeah. Ew. I'm sorry. I don't know. If it was my kid, of course, it would be 100% perfectly okay, obviously. But, like, other people's kids? No. I will never, ever be sitting here. I'm here at the Music Hall, a great venue, by the way, for only the second game, and maybe the last game of the day. I know I went a little bit overboard yesterday. It is Where in the World Am I? I don't know if it's a visual trivia, or they just give clues, but sounds pretty fun. Anyway, I am hoping, really, that Royal is about to abandon the mask requirement for crew. They have made a change that I noticed from Wonder of the Seas. So, I hadn't sailed Royal since Adventure, and they were just wearing the regular Royal masks. Then, I guess, back in January when, all the supposed scientists and bureaucrats and politicians and world leaders finally caught up to what everyone else has known forever, that only a certain type of face covering actually does anything, right? I think Royal changed over the guidance, and they had the crew all wearing the specific type of face covering. Anyway, now, here on Odyssey of the Seas, they're back to the just regular Royal stamped paper face coverings, which we all know are, well, let's just say, why bother, okay? So if they're relenting on that so quickly, I'm hoping that in the very near future, they're just going to give up on this nonsense, and you know what? Let us see the crew again. It is absolutely horrible that they're made to do this. It's horrible that they've been made to do this. Well, actually, it's horrible that anyone was made to do this, by the way. Let's just be very specific about that. And, for them to have to wear this all day, below decks, I don't think they have to. So, that's at least a plus. But to have to go to work wearing one of those all day, it honestly borders on, oh, fine. It borders on torturous. It's not over the line yet, but it's getting there. It's absolutely horrible. So, I just can only hope that the actual reality, the actual science will catch up with the people who make these decisions, and they will finally let us be free to interact with the crew that we've grown to love over the many years that we've been cruising. It's about time, but you know what? There are still no excuses. Guests are slowly streaming back to the ship after, what turned out to be a rather beautiful day here on the island. And I am, you know what, I'm happy I stayed on board. Maybe next time there will be something I can find to do that I haven't done before. It's going to be kind of a challenge, but you know what, with a little bit of planning, I'm sure I'm up to it. And the Esplanade is quiet right now. People are coming back, but they're heading back to their staterooms, getting cleaned up after being ashore, getting ready for this evening. So it's probably going to be quiet down here for a while. All aboard is in about an hour at 5:30, and then we set sail for Aruba. Okay. Well, you know what? Day is over. Didn't go that great, but, I don't know. And that means it's time for me to also and that means my day is over too. So it was time for me to go and do the evening costume change. Sorry I didn't say goodbye beforehand, but the battery ran out. That's it. Okay, so you know what? Before I close out, I do want to say that I think I don't know. I'm not gonna be really happy with the vlogs from this cruise so far, and it's not the ship or the crew or anything like that. There have been a couple of things going on that have distracted me, and it's basically it's a phobia that I suffer from. It's not an uncommon one. It's not some weird one. It's a lot of people have this, and you know, when it gets triggered, okay, here's the thing. It causes anxiety, but I'm not going to be one of these people who whines about their anxiety. So just got to power through it, but it does kind of sap motivation. So I'm going to try and do something about that starting, tonight, because you know what? The best thing or the best way to treat or get over anxiety and phobia and all these things is to ignore it, basically. And yes, that is actually professional advice. Distilled professional advice, put it that way. So I'm going to say goodbye for this. Oh, and my tripod broke. So I haven't been able to record some things in the way I wanted to. And I only brought the one. So that was another complication. So you know what? I will say that feeding the phobia and feeding the anxiety is entirely a first world problem. I totally get that. People who have other much more difficult lives don't have time or the resources or the ability to dwell on things like this, which honestly is kind of sucks. But you know what? I will get through it. I will get over it, and we will still have a fun adventure. So even with that, I am still so very thankful for my problems.